Ryan, congratulations. Through to round 3 here at Ali Pali. How do you assess that display tonight?
Probably frustrating, to be fair. Backstage I was hitting everything and I thought I was really going to go up and just sort of blow him away, but it didn't happen. I felt like I hit my doubles at the crucial points, and I think that was the main thing in the end. Obviously he missed 2 darts to make it 1-1. I think it probably would have been a bit of a different game then, because I mean from 2-0 behind it's hard work. I felt early on I didn't really feel like there was much coming from him, so it wasn't really like pushing me along where I wanted to be. So I'm just sort of happy to get over the line, really.
And you had one of your toughest moments of your career on this stage 12 months ago, so how pleasing to return here and be back to winning ways? Yeah,
that's completely forgotten about. That's gone. That's out of the memory. It's completely, that's non-existent to me now. It's gone. So I learnt from that and moved on, and just looking forward to my game now against Joe Cullen.
Been a really consistent 2023, winning the Pro Tour title, a lot of good performances on the major stages. Do you feel you're more equipped than ever before to have a big run here?
Yeah, potentially. I'd like to make a quarter final or maybe go further for the first time. I feel like if I can bring what I'm doing on the practice board to the stage, and there's no reason why I can't do that. Obviously, I've got a tough game against Joe Cullen next round, and if I'm fortunate enough to get through that, I've got the winner of Pikachu and Luke. And if you look at how well Pikachu played this afternoon, Luke's not got an easy game. I know how tough it is to play Pikachu. I played him at Minehead, only a few weeks ago, and I averaged 106. I only just won, so hopefully I can, just push on from here.
We've seen so many C's exit the tournament in round 2. Is this one of the most open World Championships that you've played in?
I just think that, like I've always said, I think just the standard at the minute is so high that if you're not on it from the start, you're going to be out. It doesn't matter who you play. You need to play well to get through, and I'm just so happy to get through that game. I've just felt like so frustrated because I was playing so well backstage, and it just didn't happen. My first start wasn't right ever, really. It's just my finishing in the end sort of got me through at the crucial times. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Ryan, congratulations. What's it like having to wait until the very last session before Christmas to get your World Championship underway?
Yeah, that's a little bit strange. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. I think that's the loudest the crowd has ever been when I've played at Ali Pali tonight. So that was kind of a bonus, because I think he's probably never played in front of a crowd like that before. So I think that probably helped me, where obviously I've played in front of multiple crowds, whether it's here or in Europe, and they're mega loud there. So that didn't really faze me at any point. I feel like the game's there, but it's just not quite coming out. Recently, I've been playing quite well. I've been averaging pretty much 100 every time. Obviously, ran into Luke in the last 16 in the last 2 majors, and he's gone on to win. So I feel like the game's there. So it's just producing at the right time.
You touched on it there. Obviously, Luke has beaten you. Would you take a lot of heart and confidence the fact that you have pushed someone that's gone on to win these titles? Yeah,
100%. It's not like when I've played Luke, he's absolutely battered me. It's been 10-7 both times. And obviously me and Luke are really good friends, not just in darts but away from darts. We talk a lot, and I take a lot of inspiration from Luke.
We know you spoke last time about having moved house. Is that all that sort of, how's Christmas in the Searle household going to look?
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. So we've been in about 3 or 4 weeks now, so we've just sort of settled now. We've emptied most of the boxes. There's only a couple left. The recycling men weren't very happy when I've come out and there's about 7 piles of boxes. But yeah, it's good. Obviously, we will have our first Christmas at home. We've never actually had a Christmas at home, and I've got the in-laws coming around for Christmas, and just enjoy that now with the children. I'll be getting up first thing in the morning and driving home tomorrow. Just enjoy time at home, and hopefully, when's the next start of the next round? Obviously, it's the 27th. Yeah, so hopefully I won't be on to the 28th. So I've got a bit of time at home. But if not, I'll be ready to go.
Christmas Day?
I can't cook chicken nuggets, let alone Christmas dinner. So that's up to my partner Sophie to do that. So yeah.
Right, congratulations.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Ryan, you talk about sort of being close to Luke and having those games with him. When someone around you's doing so well, winning trophies, does it almost push you up a level as well?
Yeah, it does. Like I just said, you know, Luke's an inspiration to me. He's done so well in the last 2 years, and he deserves everything that, you know, that comes his way. I feel like if I can perform the way that I do on the practice board and the way I feel like I should be, then there's no reason why I can't, you know, do similar to him either.
Do you look at the sort of route that he's taken into the game and think, that's something I could do?
No, not really, because I think the way he started was winning Euro Tours, and I'm terrible at Euro Tours. For whatever reason, I can't win a game, but that's something next season I'm going to try and turn around and sort of, you know, try and be a bit more consistent on Euro Tours and not take it a bit more seriously, because I always try and take it seriously, but just be a bit more focused, and yeah, it's just something to work on.
How big of an aim is that? Because that's been a stepping stone for many players to get themselves into a position where they're winning majors.
Yeah, it is a big aim. Obviously, I've been seeded for the last 2 seasons of the Euro Tours, and I've been terrible, really. I don't know whether I've sort of taken the Euro Tours for granted, or I don't know. It's just obviously I've got 2 young children, and I don't really enjoy the travelling. You know, sometimes it's 4, 5, 6 times in a row. You know, I live down south, so you know I'm driving to Heathrow and back every weekend, and you know it's difficult. But that's something I need to sort of get my head around, and you know I feel like I'm experienced enough now where I should sort of get my head around that, and yeah, just try and go from there. Really.
Don't enjoy the travelling?
No, I hate
sound
it.
a bit like Gary Anderson.
Yeah, I hate it. Yeah, maybe he's rubbing off on me a bit. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. How well is Gary playing at the moment? And I know that because he batters me every week when we practice. So yeah, fair play to him. And I think he's you can never say Gary's a dark horse because of who he is, but you know he's playing well, and it wouldn't surprise me if he won this tournament.
Thanks, Ryan.
Cheers.
Right, in that third set, you were sat on top for the match, and then Tomoya took out a really good finish. How frustrating is it to be 40 points away from getting backstage, winning the match, and then being 3 legs away again? It
is, yeah. I think that's sort of the ups and downs of set play. You can be, you know, 40 points away from winning a match, and then all of a sudden you're 3 legs away. That's something that sort of get used to, and I feel like I've got a decent record at Wales. I think I do all right with set play, and you know I can play the big moments well, and yeah, I can, you know, just looking forward to my next game and can enjoy my Christmas.
You mentioned earlier your record at the World Championship every single year has been a 3rd round or a 4th round.
Mm-hmm.
Are you pleased with that consistency, or is there a little bit of frustration that you've not been able to turn that good form here into a little bit more?
I think I'm half pleased with it, because obviously if you want to do well, this is a tournament where you want to do well. So because the ranking money is so top heavy here, just, you know, obviously just winning my first game now is like making a quarter final with a match play. So, you know, it makes a massive difference for people that don't qualify. It makes it hard for them to catch you. But yeah, I feel like that, you know, I've got a lot more to give than what I've shown in the past.
What are your thoughts on that distribution of prize money? Do you feel like it's too heavily weighted in the world, and it should be spread out maybe a little bit more in the other majors?
You trying to get me in trouble? Or?
Would I do that?
Well, you tell me, is it fair that I could go on and win the World Championship and I'd win more than Luke Humphreys, who's won the last, you know, 3 out of 4 majors? Do you think that's fair or not?
It's only a big question.
No, well, yeah, but obviously it's the World Championship, it's the biggest one, so yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I ain't getting in trouble.
Right, big well done. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.